What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Good morning, Vietnam. Or, for Wonker's case, good afternoon. Yes, sound alerts galore. Haven't even started streaming yet, and I can hear... I was sitting there doing my last-minute preps, and then I could hear the Epic Sax Man and good old Night of the Roxbury in the background. Appreciate the bits, NXT. And Wonker, you were indeed first. Thank you for being first. You kicked Bren's butt. See if I hear the end of that. But welcome. Welcome to more Demon Souls. If you guys missed last time, we're gonna need that a whole lot, Wonker. Especially when I'm fighting bosses, that's the supreme music for it. We're just gonna let it linger. We're gonna let the singer linger. But thank you. We are indeed playing more Demon Souls. We beat the first 3 technically bosses last time. And so we're on to World 3-1. Because I did this these first 2 sections here. We can't do this 3rd one yet. And then we did this first section, the smithing grounds, and we can do the next one, but how I typically do it is I do the first 2 there, and then I do the first one for the other 4, and then I will do the second one for the other 4, and then I think we can do the 3rd one of all 5 after that. So I think I need to fix something display wise, because it's... Can I do that on here? Here, we're gonna do this real quick. Gotta change some stuff, because for me it's all goofed up. The screen is not fitting where I want it to. Screen and video, right? Adjust display area. Perfect. When you go between certain televisions in the house, it does not connect well sometimes. But now we should be all good. So we'll head back here. Just like seeing the cutie pie in more resolution. Thank you, NXT. I'm glad you're saying that now after you said I looked like a nerd on stream last night. You fool. You know what kind of person I was before. How dare you? How dare you? Can we have a small box for the game and keep you likeness? Keep you like this? Oh, what do you mean? Do you want me to just be down here hiding out? He's mine. I would never. But you did. But we're off to the Prison of Hope, which has not the hardest enemies in it, but the most annoying enemies in it. And I'll show you the Squidward looking dudes when we see one. There's one down there actually. They're these jail keepers. They keep everything in their cells, but they have really annoying spells that might kill me. We shall see. You switch around with the game, make you full screen with the game in a small box. I could try to make that happen. I can make that another scene. I don't know if I would use it too much. I can't think of too much that I would want to use it for. There are 2 dudes hiding in cells. Not hiding, they're locked in cells that we need to try to rescue while we're here. One of them gets really annoying. He screams a ton, and this is the Squidward Cthulhu looking dude. But that guy will scream, "Please help me," and we rescue his butt. These are the Squidward looking dudes. Their spells freaking mess you up. There's one that only like damages you and it's not that bad, but the other ones stun you and you're held in place and it sucks. So we'll have to be careful there. We need your key. Squidward, nah, that's my boy Davy Jones. Captain Jack Sparrow. I guess it is more like Davy Jones. You're right, NXT. Thank you for making it better. We are making our way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. There is another one right there. We're gonna wait for Davy to come over a little closer. Bad idea. That's one of the stun moves. That's the other really bad one. Ren, we can hear you. Ren threw her toothbrush in the garbage, just so everybody knows. I might die! Dang it. I got caught up in a corner. That's only death number 6, though. I'm doing alright. Ren, why you do that? I think she's still in the chat. She's getting ready to head out for the day. Which is why Wonker beat her. Even though I did tell Ren that you were gonna... that I was going live as soon as I did. That guy still had no idea. Oh, there's the stun one. That's the one that's not so bad. Come out of the corner. It's not REM over here. Come on. Might need to see if I have a better sword that I could swap this for. Because I typically like having one that can do the backstab and then kick his butt right afterwards. So we're gonna take a gander. If I can press buttons correctly. You all good?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes, it still have the lid on it, so it's alright.
Okay.
Peace out.
Peace out, Girl Scout. Have a fun, glorious day.
Okay, sorry I swore on your stream.
Yeah, this wouldn't be the first time. Potty mouth. Ooh, this axe is actually a lot better. We're gonna grab that bad boy. NXT says bye. She's too far away now. Any cells that don't have stuff in it, we don't want to open, otherwise we're going to have a bunch of extra dudes running around. And they're not worth any XP, really. So we won't bother. That dude's just going to yell. He wants our help, and we can unlock him. I've never unlocked that guy before, because I couldn't find the key. But then I was curious, so I looked it up and found out that it was right next to a place I go every single time. I just don't pick it up. 'Cause I'm a fool. Grab these. We'll wait for Davy to come back. We're going to call him Davy Jones from now on, NXT. You've inspired me. Did we do shoutouts for everybody, Ren? Okay. I will trust the mod. I will do my best to do them while you're gone. Oh no. That's the stun one that sucks, because when they grab me, it's almost a one-shot. So now we gotta run away. Not this time, sir. another one down at the end, though, so we gotta be prepared. Get prepared, get prepared. Bruh, call him whatever you want. Oh, we'll call him Davy Jones. That works. That works better than Squidward. I don't use the proper names for a lot of the enemies in these games. I do it for the bosses. I do give the bosses nicknames here and there. They're not usually flattering nicknames. Good night, sir. The axe one's so brutal. Backstab like goes into the skin. Alright, Brittany. Let's do this. Backstab on him. But here, if I get a backstab, I only take 2 really quick hits, because this axe moves quicker than that sword I had. Makes it a little easier. A wee bit easier. But how's Wonker and NXT today? I know Wonker mentioned in flight that he'd be streaming today sometime. We're excited to watch. I'll at least be there. I don't know if Ren will be back in time. She's got some errands to do today. But then NXT streamed some Stardew Valley last night. Were you on for like another hour or two after Ren and Tonic called it a night? We're going to head backwards because the door that we... Because I think I picked up the key. We're going to find out here in a second. Yes, switch to your solo farm. Are you... I take it you're a lot further in your solo farm than what you guys got last night. I didn't pick up the key. You fool! I could tell you Ren had a lot of fun. She couldn't stop talking about it afterwards. Sorry, you're very tired. Hey, you're allowed to be very tired. If you fall asleep watching my stream, I don't take that as you think I'm boring. I'm taking that as you find my content relaxing. And so if you just need to chill, and you want to lurk, and you want to just hang out, that's totally fine. Or if you need to go. If you need to watch something else to go to sleep, that's fine too. I'm not offended. Only a little. Not really, though. Not bad, bro. Sorry, I'm helping someone out with something. We'll be lurking for a little bit. No problem. Same goes to you, Wonker. Just appreciate you being here. I mean, I am at work, so I shouldn't be sleeping. Depends on the job. You could probably pass it off. In my job, we had an employee fall asleep, and he should not have been continued to work there. He eventually left, but he never got let go. Gonna go grab coffee real quick. BRB. We will BRH. We'll be right here. Ooh. No, sir. We have none of that violence in this game. We are all nice to each other. I think there's a lot of hollows in this room. Might be the next one, actually. There's only one of these traps that has an actual living dude inside it. Don't have a bow yet, do I? I do! Could technically use that, right? Yep. That way I can get the stuff down. I can remember how to aim, though. This game is the only one that did it differently. I'll look it up so I'm not wasting arrows. How to aim in Demon's Souls. Help me out. L1. Will they all shoot? How do I aim manually? Oh, we need the binoculars. That's right. Do I have them? Checking the inventory. I don't think I do. We might have to come back for this. Because I don't think we might be able to hit that. The aiming's just not as defined. Nope. Higher? I think it's to the right. Oh, we have to hit the feet, don't we? Makes it even more difficult. Well, we're not getting it. Since I'm a bad shot, we need the binoculars to aim, is what I have read. I don't think I have them yet. Back, I had to make a second trip because I made it all the way to the coffee pot before realizing I left my coffee cup in the office. The walk of shame back to get the mug. I do not like the walk of shame. So we don't have to open the store, but there's an item in there, and I want it. Oh, we have to come back anyways. Don't have the key yet. Don't have the key. Can I open you yet? Not yet. I thought there was a jailer down here. Apparently not. No, no, definitely not. Got this, Brittany. Grabbing more stuff. Another soul. This is the one that has an enemy in it. I think they also poison me, so I need to make sure. Oh no! I forgot that he walks in here. Take care of you first then. Not a problem. One thing that I get slightly annoyed by is the little inventory wheel down here automatically puts items in there when you pick them up. So if you don't necessarily want them, they still pop up for you. One small little thing though, not a big deal. But these noble lotuses will get rid of the poison. So I can't remember if he drops an item or not. He does not. That's the key we need though. Because I think down this way we have a drop off, and so we don't have anything else we can do there. This is a prequel to Dark Souls canonically, right? I think it's either a prequel or it's... I would consider it a prequel. This came out technically first. I think the original Dark Souls came out in 2011. And this came out in 2009 originally. And then they did a remake last year. And that's the one I'm playing right now. But yes, it's technically a prequel. Although this particular remake is the newest thing that they came out with. Technically, the developers for the original Dark Souls and Demon Souls, they didn't make this remake. They made the original. It was Blue Point that made this one. As far as I know, it plays completely identical. There's just some quality of life changes that they put in there. Make it play a little better. Since they had mastered their other games after that. Sorry guys, I did not mean to ignore you. My bad. But yes. A prequel of sorts. I knew this was a remaster, but wasn't sure if it fell in the Souls canon. I think it does, According to Sword Strife, who is one of the normal viewers I have, he worked with me at that amusement park NXT that I worked at for many years. He disagrees with me on a small thing on Bloodborne being part of the Souls canon too, whereas I think it's not, because it's made by the same people, but it's not a Souls game, even though it plays identical to one. But that is merely the disagreement we have. But this is considered Souls. It's very much a prequel to it, as you mentioned. But the developers of the Dark Souls trilogy are coming out with a new game in January called Elden Ring, and I'm excited to see what happens with that. I don't have a lot of expectations for it, but I'm excited to see what happens. We shall see. Do you just have the same? You do. Well, that's a shame. You just don't have a lot of healing consumables, so we're going to have to pick up what we can grab. And then we'll see, since it is the weapon I'm using for the most part right now. We're going to see if we can upgrade it at all. If Sword was here, he'd probably tell me this is not what I should be doing, but well, we don't even have the materials. Never mind. Forget it. People were asking for this game, this remake, like crazy, and a lot of fans were like, it's never going to happen, it's never going to happen. There's even a streamer that I watched for a while that was like, guys, you need to stop asking for it because they're never going to make it. And then they made it. Disappointed him real quick. He was happy to play it, but he's a bigger streamer too. I haven't watched him in a while. Since he, I wanted to start supporting smaller people, and they seem to be a little more grateful that you stop by. And they engage with the chat a little better. Alright, we're going to see if the hollows are going to be a problem moving forward now. Since we have opened that door. The cell door doesn't close afterwards. Okay, not really. The jailers don't chase us. There's none over here. The closest one's going to be this one. Don't mind me, Davey. Do your thing. Keep going. You saw nothing. Ah, shoot, I should have saved my souls. I just realized what merchant would have better healing consumables, and we're about to come right up to her. Silly me. Oh well. We are here now. We'll use these up in the meantime, get some souls. It's the lady that's singing in the background. That's the one that has the consumables. I'll turn it up so you can hear it for a second. Ever so beautifully and so softly. She's right over here on the right. And I forgot about her. She would be disappointed. No! I thought one of those would stun you. I guessed wrong. Yep, right in here. She has had better days, but she sells this grass, which is a lot better. So we'll have to save up for some of those. She sells some other weapons I'm not really interested in. and some upgrade materials that are useful, but not for me at the moment.
Well, I wish to stay.
Oh, shoot. Well, we're down here now. At least we didn't die. I was expecting that to be like a total drop. Because there are some of those in this this section here. There's some drops where if you fall, you are dead. There's no coming back from those. Still asking for help. We gotta rescue him so he'll stop screaming. It's bad for his vocal cords. He's never gonna be a good singer like that. Our end goal, just so people know, is we're heading towards this structure across from me here. We're going to be able to make it down there eventually. That is where the next boss is going to be. And whereas I really don't like the Cthulhu dudes, the jailers, very much, this prison system is actually super neat. It's super fun to find your way through everything. Very enjoyable section. One of the more memorable ones. Because I think this game is renowned for its... obviously it started the Souls series, but the bosses are very kind of subpar. They don't get very good until future games. There's a few good ones in this one, but a lot of them are very much misses. Right, that's the mage we need to save. And this drop-off would kill us if we fell into that. There's an example. But the bosses are kind of meh in this game compared to other ones. I think that's a pretty popular opinion amongst a lot of Souls fans too. But the areas in which you travel through, I would say, are all pretty neat. Did a good job of those. I think that key opens up everything on this next floor. Ooh. So that's a quality of life change that I can show you guys here in a second. But they didn't have in the original. It's coming from someone who didn't even play it, so I got to do it. The more convenient way is there's this item here, and my storage is full. So in the original, they made it so that you had to go back to the Nexus, had to empty your inventory, and then come back, which does respawn all your enemies. But if I just press pause, it will send it right to the guy that holds onto your storage in the hub world. So that's something they didn't have in the original, that a lot of those players were like, okay, this is a lot nicer to have. Because in later Souls games, they didn't bother with too much regarding how much stuff you could carry. This is the other guy that's screaming that we need to save, which we will do. We need to head towards the boss to get the key. So that is the plan, schman. Alright, I think we'll have some cells to search down here. Got a big old ball of dead bodies over there that we're going to have to run by here shortly. Just need to watch my footing. There's a drop off. I think it's on the other side, but you can never be too careful. Thank you for hopping in and hanging out, Kaze. Appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate the lurk. Been listening but lurking as I get some stuff done today, trying to be productive. How dare you try to be productive, Wonker? Try to be a productive person, how dare you? Not a problem at all. Be as productive as you need, and thank you for the 100 bits, Kaze. Always mucho supporto. They were, Tonic, NXT, and Ren were all talking about that on the chat last night. They were like, Kaze Zero is super generous. He's always hopping in and giving the bits. But thank you for the bits. We're going to do this real quick for ya. Boom. And then I will add you to my list. For the flight team peeps in there, Ren and I at one point were writing all of your names down to keep track because we don't want to miss anybody when we do our appreciation afterwards. And I recently was just like, oh, what if I just open up a Google Doc? That was something we couldn't do on the laptop when we had it. It would... Oh! Rise Blue Sun is here as well, making me think I'm playing Metal Gear. When we had just the laptop, we couldn't open up any tabs except for OBS because it would be too much for it. But since we've gotten this computer, it's non-surprisingly holding up a lot better. So we're going to kill this big old thing of dead dudes right here. It's pretty easy. As long as I'm not getting carried away and stupid. I find if you just wait for him to shoot the spell, hit him 2 or 3 times, back away, he's going to do it again. And that's how you do it. Oh. Missed once. How is Rise Blue Sun doing today? You're having a wonderful Friday. My week off, I'm surprised, hasn't made it so that I mix up the days of the week. But my work weeks are typically kind of all goofed up anyways because I work 3 days on, a day off, and then 2 days on, a day off. Tired so far, hoping I wake up a little soon. Well, if you need to lurk so that you can do things to wake up, we're having lurkin' corner in this morning. I do not mind being the voice in everyone's heads while they do their mornings, or in Wonker's case, afternoon routines. But thank you for coming by. There is a drop off that I always forget about. He's going to kill me. Should get one of these for you real quick. Be a good mod for myself. Ooh, Super Mario 3D World. Haven't played that in a bit. And I haven't played that new DLC at all. And I have not picked it up, but we also have the game for the Wii U. I think we have to get it to for the Switch to get the DLC. Which wouldn't be a bad purchase. She did just win Skyward Sword, even though she didn't initially have much of an intent on playing it. But now that she's getting it for free, she probably will. Alright, there's the drop-off. We're good. And we need to go do a section that will probably kill me. There's a big old statue on the bridge here. Inside is a big old ballista. It's going to shoot arrows at us as we try to cross that bridge. And we actually have to dodge through it. Not always the nicest time in the world. We missed some stuff on the left over there. Don't remember how to get over there though. I don't think it was impossible though. I want to say there was a door over one of the ends here. So we'll grab that stuff. Just in case we die, we'll at least have the pickups that are over there. Aha! There's a door here. I think I usually forget about this section. It's not too much, but there's stuff over here. And then I think there was something off the edge. Can I get out there? Yeah, because there's something there. I think it might have been over here. Can I get up? None of these gates are broken. They're definitely not breakable. So that's not going to happen. That will be a question for another time, I guess. I could have sworn we could have gone through this little hole right here, but clearly mistaken. We'll have to come back for whatever that is. Hopefully it's useful. But now we can go take on the ballista. Hopefully, the last time I did this, I did it on my first try. But the first time I played through this game, which is the only time I played through all the way, I struggle bust. Big time. Oh, it's over here. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet child of mine. Oh, it was a weapon. I don't know if that's one that's any better than what we have, but I'm not going to say it's a bad pickup. It has a poison effect to it. Just brings me down like 30. I have my strongest weapon right now for sure. Right now we can head back up here. Alright, here we go. So you basically have to sit here, watch them get shot, and kind of get the rhythm down. You need to roll through the arrows, and that's how you get through it. And as you get closer, obviously you have to do it a little closer to the sound that goes off. You're closer to the device that's doing it, so once you close that, you're golden. Did it on my first try. I'm only a little bit proud of myself. And that Warden's Key is how we get into our shortcut that's going to take us back. Or a shortcut I think I have to actually go back and unlock from the other side. But that way we don't have to do as much of the running around. We are going to get the key to unlock the mage and the other dude real quick. So if I die during this section, because there is an enemy down below us, that is a pain in the butt, especially for melee characters. And we're going to go show her who's boss. Once we have unlocked the shortcut and gotten all the goodies, we have our next boss already. She's in this structure here. It's good that we came up here anyways, because there is an enemy down here that buffs the boss, and you have to kill him. Keep that from happening. No, sir. That's the key I kept missing. Silly moi. I think we'll save the lady down here if we don't bump into her for when we come back. For now, she's right below me. You just can't see her because she's a dark spirit. There she is. She's a big old pain in the butt. She's a little bit of a pansy with that crossbow. We're just going to ignore her for now. So we're going to grab the stuff up here. Hopefully you guys don't get too dizzy easily. Should have warned you. No throwing up while watching the streams. That's not cool. We're gonna grab the stuff over here first. Then we'll head back. That's the boss arena to my right down there. She's a pretty neat boss. She doesn't end up being super tough. She doesn't do a lot of damage, so you have a lot of opportunities to kind of regain your footing. She's a caster, and she'll spawn in some clones of herself, and you have to find the right one. Because if you hit a clone, it won't bring down the health at all. Kind of want to get more healing consumables before the fight, because the green crescent moon grass isn't going to do me too many favors. The crescent moon grass is okay when you're fighting just the normal enemies in these games, but you want the heavier stuff for the boss fights because you need to heal faster. Can't retreat from a boss arena. And then I don't think... Yep, I think we need to open it from the other side. Which is okay, we were going to go all the way back anyways. It is okay. Everyone's still doing alright? I know we're all in supreme lurk mode this morning / afternoon. Just want to check on everybody. Make sure we're all doing alright. There it is. Okay. Let's go unlock our screaming friend so he'll stop yelling. NXT is doing alright. I'm super hip. I say alright. Probably made some people cringe there. That was my goal. That is what I do. Oh, it's not the key!
Well, mine I have.
Oh, well, we're gonna have to come back, I guess. Unlock the mage, then. Looking at the Steam Deck, aka the PC Switch. PC Switch hybrid. I feel so hip, I feel like I need a replacement. Boo! No, that was funny. That was good. Let's unlock our mage friend, then. So if we were a caster, we could get a bunch of spells from this guy.
Magnificent. I never expected I might escape alive.
Well, he's
My
chatting.
name is Frick. I am known as a sage. I thought to claim a demon's soul or two for the sake of my magic. But just look at me now. I have been enfeebled by my long imprisonment. But I can still move my legs, and I can make it back to the Nexus. I thank the stars that my confinement lasts no longer. I owe you my life.
Oh, he gave us a stiletto. Thank you, dude. For Rydell, who's the other guy. Oh, we need pure white tendency, which is something I'm not very good at doing in this game. We need the key from the Fool's Idol Archstone, which is the boss we're about to fight. So we'll see what we can do. Might just have to hold off on rescuing him for now. Ren 80s with the lurk. Thank you for the lurk, and have fun hanging out with your friend. And your errands that you got to do this afternoon. Appreciate the lurk while you're out, though. Couldn't get here before without that warden's key, though. I think we're going to take out the jailers over here. And then we're going to head back to that witch lady that's singing. Oh, shoot. We need him to come away from the wall a little more. Don't know where you're going, buddy. So we're going to fill up on more of the... What is it? Full moon grass? That's what we need. Half moon grass wouldn't be too bad either, but I don't think we have a merchant that sells that yet. Oh, come on. Whew. Sit down, son. Then we can open this. You don't have to go all the way down. It's not much of a shortcut. I wish it was a level higher. That would have made it a little better. I guess you could argue if you wanted to turn on the ballista again for whatever reason. It gives you an alternate route, but since I turned it off and it doesn't kill anybody because no one goes there, there's no point in turning it back on. We need to go back up this way. We got 5,400. Whoa! Nice shot, dude. Holy smokes. That guy has never gotten me from down here. That is nuts. I'm not super mad about that. Holy crap.
I've known better days.
Unable to purchase. Oh, it's exceeding my capacity, so I have to get out of here. Oh, jeez. Well, I guess we're making a trip back to the Nexus, because I kind of want that stuff. Luckily we only have to fight one jailer to get to her, and then an additional, what is that, 2, 3 to get to the boss, and we'll be alright. Load of bollocks. Whatever. Whatever. Because I need more. I don't think what I have is going to last me very long.
Hello, I'm keeping a close watch.
Hello again. Let's get rid of all these weapons I'm not going to use. Because our axe is our friend right now. So I think we can just get rid of everything else probably. Shield wise, it's a little heavy. We're not using those. Hold on to those. Hold on to those. We should see what armor's looking like right now. Could do the leather garb uniform, which is the assassin stuff. Because it makes her super light. It's not any lighter, but I could carry a heavier shield if I didn't get rid of it. So what else do we have? I guess if we grab...
Hello, I'm keeping a close watch.
It's a 25, that would be a 26. Let's put on the super heavy stuff. What is that? The fluted? See what we're looking like there. It'd be overburdened, so let's get rid of, we're not going to use that or that. More. There we go. And then the greaves. Oh, that's actually what we needed.
You have a
See how that looks. Whoops. That's not what I want to look at. I want to look at this. So we're at 61. So what if we do that? That doesn't look too bad. This gives me more defense.
hello again. I'm keeping a close watch.
Mix it up a little bit. Because then we can deposit everything else. We don't need all this stuff. Just put everything in there. We'll come back as we need stuff. Not doing upgrades right now, though. What are you off to? Away from you, broski. I think we're got enough souls saved up. We should spend all but 5,000 of them. If I can avoid that, and then we can spend the rest on the grass from the merchant. Where's the maiden? There she is. Oh, so if I do all 3 levels, I'll have about 5,000. I have 4,500. We can avoid, or we can afford that. So we're going to do that.
So the world might be made part. May thy strength.
We can afford that. We'll spend the rest of those souls on that grass then. That should give me maybe another 5 of ones to that capacity. We have better defense now. So we'll take less damage when we're hit with stuff. And we look like a knight again. That's what Brittany was supposed to be. But we had to give some stuff up. So we were rolling like a ton of bricks. You don't normally come in here. What are you doing? Go back where you came. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. This is not good. He normally does not come in here. Oh my gosh, all the dang hollows. I knew that would come back to haunt me. Alright. Let all you guys figure out what you want to do. They all want a piece of Brittany. Oh my gosh. I deserve that. Oh, at least we were already in soul form. Our world tendency is just going down. It's underexplained in this game on purpose. You're supposed to do some research, and I just haven't taken time to do that. But for each of the archstones, if you die a certain amount of times, you bring your world tendency down towards dark. And when it's darker, the enemies there are going to be harder. When it's lighter, the enemies there are going to be easier. And so right now, we're in the archstone of the Tower Queen, and it's not looking very good. And hello, Dominoes. How are you, sir? Welcome, welcome. You just missed me die. Jumping back in. Thank you much, Rise Blue Sun. Some might find that annoying. I find it relaxing. I'm not like most. Never let go, Jack. Abso-fruitly. Alright, let's get rid of all these bozos. Come on. Since they all want to chase me while I'm taking on jailers with some bull crap. Oh, Dominoes with the chug. Alright. I'll show it here. Full glass. I'm going to do my best. I'm not particularly thirsty right now. We're going to do our best. I might have to take a break halfway through. Alright, here we go. I'm going to finish it. I promise. I gave you my word. Thanks into shit to thank you. I shall. See, I'm stumbling over my words because I'm drowning. Oh, that sucks. I'm close. I'm not there yet. And I'm going to drink the whole thing. There you go, sir. Whew. Thank you there, NXT, for the 25 bits. Was that my reward for enduring the pain? I feel like 10 pounds heavier now. But thank you, Dami. I needed to get hydrated. No need to pass out, right? It's coming in here again. He usually goes to the end of the hall there, and he'll turn around and he'll walk back, so I can backstab him. But he has other plans. He wants to come in here. He wants to come and join the Hollows in the jail cell over there. I sound like I'm dying. It's because I am. No thank you, sir. We will not have another. Alright, we're going to spend this just because. Dude, get out of the dough. We didn't hear it, but he just shot a spell at me. I feel 59 pounds lighter. I might in a couple hours when I let the water flow through me. Oh no! He shot me through the wall. Medica explain. There we go. Done with your crap, man. Lucky we're coming over here to buy all this stuff anyways. Alright. We can only get 4 more though. So maybe I shouldn't have spent all those souls on leveling up.
Thank you. Now I can stay.
But I think 7 or 8 will do just alright. Do just fine. I guess worst case scenario, if I need to use the Dark Moon Grass, I can. It's not the best stuff to use because you want to save it for later. But we'll use it. We'll use it. I think because the jailers are... oh, I forgot to do... have to get used to the death counter. Because we only died once there, right? If I died twice... Someone remind me. I died twice on stream today. I think that was my second time. Nope. I like the ballista path more. Because there's, I still feel like I'm drowning, Dami. Your mission is complete. I like this path more, because although the giant meatball is still here, because he respawns, you just run around him and you don't have any problems. You can avoid jailers that way. Which are the Davy Jones dudes. Whew. Alright, so this lady up here is a dark spirit. When you're a mage, she's pretty easy. 'Cause she'll stay back and she'll just shoot her crossbow at you. And as long as you dodge and weave, you can shoot spells at her all day long. Where's she at? There she is. For melee characters, however, you still have to get up close. And she does have a melee weapon. Oh! Plagued! Shoot! I don't know how to do this then. Leave me alone. Think I can do it here? Oh, you butthole. Shoot. Can we get out of here in time? I think we can. Oh, I don't know if I want to fight her now. I forgot that she did that. If you want to do co-op, I'm down. I haven't done co-op before. But welcome, people. Welcome, my friends. I'm slacking. Yeah, I think we're gonna... The Weary Warlord, and he said butthole. Hey, I don't curse. I gotta find my other curse words. Explain how it works. Maybe another time. But that would be something fun to do. How are you guys doing? Appreciate you guys stopping by.
Watch your profanity.
Watch your profanity. Thank you for the 10 bits. NXT. Oh, that's going on. We'll go ahead and do this for our 2 new friends who have popped up. Hitman 3. Heck yeah. We are in the midst of playing through the whole trilogy on stream. But we have 1 mission left of Hitman 2 before we start Hitman 3. How's PS5 life? It is good. My wife is actually the one who bought it. And she won't admit it, but she played it for a while. A good while. Honestly, a little more than I did, because she worked from home at the time. And I did not. And so she was able to play it much more than I did. Get out of here, you turd. I should have killed the hollows. PS5 life is good. I didn't realize she put those down already. Alright. Getting mine this weekend, same day as my 2 kittens arrive. Awesome. And congrats on the 2 kittens and the PS5. That's a heck of a weekend. Was it the darker spell or the lighter spell? That's the real one. I can't remember now. I want to say it's the darker one. I think it's this one. Nope. Wrong guess. So the lighter blue symbolizes the real one. She's gonna spawn more than 1 other clone here in a second. Your kittens need a little scratching post, you know? Gotta make them feel at home. Alright, where's the real one? Oh, get out of here, sir. Well, I could say that there are some nice places to get some scratching posts. And I can promote this a little bit since there are a million of these stores in the US. Not giving away my location. My accent already kind of gives away that I'm from here. But Bed Bath & Beyond has some nice stuff. Oh, it's not the right one! That one. Don't laugh at me. Don't call me names. Don't get your pleasure from my pain. But there are undoubtedly probably better places to get scratching posts for your new kittens. Like a Petco or a PetSmart. Be a better decision there. I think that archstone down there was what I needed in order to unlock Sir Rydell back there. So although the gargoyles, which is my least favorite boss in the game for sure, are going to... Is the PS5 good for other uses than a scratching post? I mean, Hitman's good. Demon's Souls is good. Apparently Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is good. But you're right, it does stand very tall. You might have to get that up high, or the cats will undoubtedly... I don't know if they'll knock it over while they're small, but... Can't promise that that won't happen later on. Alright, so can I go back down there? I think the key we want... to get Sir Rydell out of his cell so he'll stop yelling at me. Is right behind that little shingmabob. It's not the right one. We're gonna move on, but I'll take a chance. Fun fact, I got 3 controllers 6 months before ordering the console. You're planning ahead. I actually had one of my old bosses, who's a good friend of mine. He wants PS5 too, but back when he was very much asking for it was when the pandemic was making it so that it was very, very tough to get a hold of. Which my wife ended up buying it off of another person who already bought one. So she didn't even get it through anything retail related. She obsessed too much about it. Thank you for the lurk, NXT. I will try not to die. But he was talking to his then girlfriend, now it's his fiance, about getting a PS5. And they decided to ask their parents to get them remotes instead of trying to buy a console at the time. This was impossible. Luckily, the guy we bought it from was not a scalper. He worked at GameStop and was able to get his hands on a couple. He did sell it to us for a reasonable price. We didn't have to pay, I think we paid maybe $50 more because they're hard to come by, so he could get a profit from it. But he didn't. I think it was for a remote, and then the system itself, it was never used. It was just he needed a little bit of a profit, and my wife was willing to pay for that. I wouldn't have. I would have waited until it was more available, like now, because I'm a patient person. She's not here to defend herself. She's watching somewhere, but she very much wanted it. Even if the game that she played the most on here was the Final Fantasy 15, even though we didn't need the system for it. But it came for free on the PlayStation Plus thingmadad that you get when you get the system. You get like 12 games for free, and that was one of them. Oh my gosh, is it not going to let me pick it up? Alright. Guess not. Got a bundle, PS5, 2 DualSense, HD PS5 cam, $812. It's not bad. I think we only spent like maybe $750 on this. And it came with a remote and the system. Because I think they were running for like $600, $650 or something like that. I think that's how much they typically cost alone. I guess we're not saving right now. Sorry, dude. Is the remote good? It is. A lot of people very much are praising the adaptive triggers that there are. So when you play a game like Call of Duty, each gun feels different when you shoot it. I hated it, so I deactivated that right away. But it feels really nice to hold. The buttons all work supremely. It looks really neat. It's a new design that they put with it. I'm sure there's different colors out there you can get, but I think the remote's really, really good. PlayStation continues to outdo themselves in the remote landscape. And although I think the hype for getting a PS5 quick has died down a little bit, a lot of developers are choosing not to make their stuff exclusive moving forward, otherwise they're not going to make money. It's worth having it to have it. It moves a lot quicker, like loads up a lot quicker than a PlayStation 4 does. And so my wife, Ren 80s, and I use it to watch Netflix and Hulu and have you will all the time, and it loads up quicker than the PS4 does. Dami, if you're out there, I'm still dying, man. Warlord, you just missed me chug a whole cup of water, and I feel like I've been swimming in a pool for hours. Slowly dying right now. But slowly. Oh, so slowly. Get out of my face. I'm in trouble. What are your thoughts on the controller? I think it is the best PlayStation remote I've ever played with. I think it holds up a lot nicer than anything PlayStation 3 previous. The PlayStation 4 remote's still pretty good in comparison. But for the, I usually don't play with like vibration on. I hate when remotes vibrate. I don't need that immersion. You think it's a bit clunky? I could see that. It's a little bit bigger than the other ones were. The other ones feel a little smaller. But for someone like my wife who hates small remotes, she really enjoys it. Because we have a Switch, and she can't take the Joy-Cons and put it in the little remote thing. It's too small for her. And so she prefers actually to just hold the Switch. Or there's some sort of bigger remote things. You can call it a remote. People will assume you are talking about the TV remote like accessory. That's true. That is true. But I am a fool. I'm a crazy person. But yes, the controller is a little bit bigger than other ones that have come out before. But some people like it that way. I can take it either way. There's the Vanguard. Do I feel confident in fighting him right now? Let's give it a shot. If I die, I lose 2,000 souls. It's not going to kill me. I want him to come over this way, though. Come over here, sir. If you just want to spam that move over and over, I will not complain. Especially since your Stingray buddies are drilling me up there. Like the Xbox controller, so the size is good. However, the shape and roundness of the grip is a bit much. Is that for the new... Are you talking about the new Xbox or just the Xbox remotes in general? Thank you, Ren. Titanic Flute is always welcome. Dang it. I think he's gonna stop spamming it now. It's not good for me. I doubt a kid can hold that thing. Gotta keep them in a... Talking about the dual sensor, you're talking about this one. Gotcha. Do the thing. There we go. So far, so good. Even get a third one in. Ouch! Feel like the PS4 had a more inclusive, versatile form factor. It did feel like... I will agree it felt more comfortable to hold that remote. And this one almost has like a grip on the back that I could live without too. I don't throw remotes. I'm assuming that that's what it's for. Is to have more of a grip on your remote. So you don't feel like it's slipping out of your hands, but I never have that issue anyways. But I guess they're trying to do what's best for... Or at least they're trying to do what's best for their remotes. PS5 is way better to me. Always hated the PS controller. I see we have different opinions. I don't necessarily. I enjoy it. I can go either way. Uchikatana. But I like it. The only thing I didn't like was the adaptive triggers and how much it vibrated, but you can turn that off, so I'm happy. Split personality disorder. You talking about me? Hey, I had my opinion. But I usually can take things kind of either way most of the time. I don't like the adaptive triggers. I am a weak little man. Oh, you're talking about Rise Blue, gotcha. And so I felt like, because I played Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War a lot when it came out on here, because I played the demo and I thought it was good. I was happy that the game was going back to like a more historical setting, and I didn't like the amount of oomph I had to almost have in order to pull down the trigger. I didn't like it. I can understand people feeling more like immersed in the game that way. That's not what I need. So I understand the appeal, I just don't like it. I get it. There's a good sword over here, so that's why we're fighting this dude. The sword over here we could honestly play the rest of the game with, and we'd be alright. Although I like my big swords. They don't have too much in them. No mas. And then it's this sword right here. Crescent Falchion. Because that gives us... Where is it at? 164 from 122. It's only at +1. Yes, please. I think they could keep it how you like it without the fat chunkiness of the thing. Make it a little smaller and it might be better for you. Warlord doesn't like the thick remote. No thickness. Come on over. Come on. There you go. Moves quicker too. That will be a fair trade, I think. Isn't that an axe? The one I had before was. This is a sword. We have swapped. Hello, buddy. Oh, snap. I forgot about that one. We want the copper key. NXT is back. Thank you for being back. We're in World 4, which has, in my opinion, the toughest non-boss enemies in the game. However, they're not annoying like those frickin' Davy Jones looking dudes are. The jailers are annoying. These ones are just tougher. You gotta be more patient with them. Ouch. Ow! Ouch, Charlie! Stop it. Keep clipping the wall. That's what's messing me up in there. I'm hoping to spend some of our souls on more consumables and we save the guy from prison. Who I think is down here. Hey, buddy. Another one over there, too, I'm pretty sure. Let's compromise and call it a Swokes. That works better than Aord. It sounds like you're trying to say aorta when you say it that way. Good compromise. No chance, sir. You leave Brittany alone. Got our crescent moon grass back. And where does this take me again? Oh! Takes me up here, okay. So we are going to come back this way shortly. We want to rescue this guy first. And we want to run upstairs. There's another skelly up top.
Heavens, I'm blind. It's who couldn't be.
He's a grave robber. Ooh. Let's go with more of those for now. That way, we can honestly use those, and then we'll use these after that. Save up on souls at the moment, says the guy who has 234 of them. I don't save my money. Oh, hello, sir. I knew you were here, but wasn't prepared. I forget where these go. Oh, it's the crow's nest up here. Oh, we're gonna miss the lizard. Psych. Gotcha, boy. Not today. Oh, we're coming back for you, buddy. Why, thank you, Ren. Hello, Easy. Sorry I missed you. Either I missed you or Ren's just so on top of it. She's got the shout-outs down. How is Easy doing? Last played some Pokemon Platinum. Are you ranking up the Pokemons? You could tell all my Pokemon knowledge. It shines through. I save that all for Ren. You are fine, haven't been here long. Well, I'm happy to have you. Welcome to Demon Souls. We haven't died too much today. I've died twice so far. We're an hour and a half in. I've got probably another hour, hour and a half at the most in me. Because I do have to stream with Ren for 2 hours tonight. So we're going to have more to do. Hopefully we don't yell at each other during LEGO Star Wars this time. However, Ren, I just noticed, tonight will be our first couple of stream without audio issues. Fingers crossed. But we fixed all of the issues we were having with OBS after our last couple stream. So it will be a first. For those who are new or aren't here enough to know what I'm talking about, we're having issues syncing up audio for a while. And it showed a lot in my stream since I played shooters and Demon Souls. It very much shows. It's not a good thing. But we fixed it. It's new year, new me. Skelly, you were supposed to wait, buddy. You were supposed to wait till I was over here. Come on out. Let's do this. Let's tango. Good night, Sua. Glad you got it fixed. Me too. I don't think it was too bad for viewers. Like it's probably noticeable, but I'm sure you guys are like, you know, it is what it is. It makes it a little harder to watch, but we'll be all right. But for me, it was like super cringy to me. I couldn't enjoy. I think Dead Space I didn't enjoy as much because of the audio issues. And so when we come back to play the second one eventually, it'll be a different story. Like I did notice it, and it didn't ruin the experience, but I understand your frustration. It's frustrating, especially when we had it all figured out on our dinky little laptop for a while. But then when we figured out what was wrong, I didn't feel stupid, but I was like, really? That was the slightest little fix that we had to do? Glad we fixed it. Alright, we were down there already. There's an item up here that we need. Haha! Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Ben Stiller would be proud. We got more skellies, but these ones up here have these big old swords they're going to clobber me with. I do want to bait him down this way, though. I'd rather have a little more room. Come on over, my friend. Oh, shoot. Awesome. Hello, Magic Spoon. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for coming by. We're going to do one of these for you, though. Thank you for coming. Much appreciated. Last played Outlast. Oof. Hopefully you're not having heart attacks with that one. I haven't played that yet. But I've been watching Kaze0 play Evil Within 2 a lot recently. And I'm waiting to hear... I can't remember if he said he wanted to play Outlast or if he was recommending people not play Outlast on stream. But we're gonna see. I know he was lurking at one point. But I am happy to have lurkers here. People are busy. Hello. Maybe we can bait him. Maybe come over this way. Might be a little bit of a better spot. What if I go in? Not recommended. I don't know if you've seen how jumpy I get playing non-horror games. I don't think I could handle it. That's fair. I'm the opposite, though. And Ren reminds me every week. I just played through Dead Space, and I only got scared once, and it was in the last 3 seconds of the game. And if you watch it back, apparently I don't look like I got scared either. Like, I yelled, oh my gosh, but I didn't jump or anything. I can't handle, like, the jump scare sound alert very well. I've had people say that I should put that on, but without getting too much into it, it's bad for my health. But there are some not recommended. I'll link you IMDb for the game. I have seen small clips of it. I just know it's a little more adult-oriented, like if Saw were a video game kind of thing, and it might not be one that Twitch would like very much, is what I've heard. scary games are fun, but they are a dime a dozen. And I think in terms of games, I more or less want to have a little bit of action involved with it too. So watching Kaze play Evil Within is entertaining to me. I think I could play it. I won't play it on stream anytime soon, but I think that's a pretty neat game. Resident Evil's good even though it's not scary. Ren's probably sitting there thinking, it's scary, but she watched me play it, which tells you it's not that scary. Yeah, they're a dime a dozen. There's a lot of scary games that are kind of pooey. I should see. I haven't been looking at my rings very much lately. So we're not even in soul form right now. The Thief Ring's good for a boss we're going to have here in a little bit. And then, well, that's all I have. I guess I do have the best stuff right now. At least in my opinion. So we're not missing anything here, right? Can't climb that staircase. I think I fall if I try to go too far to the left there. Might look up there when we come back. There's a section over here we can do before we go fight a boss. It's scary enough for me not to play it. Nothing wrong with that. Scary games aren't for everybody. Scary movies aren't for everybody. I don't particularly play too many games and think they're scary. I think a horror atmosphere is nice. Like, you could argue that the Souls games have a horror atmosphere because they're kind of creepy and the bosses are scary sometimes. I don't think they're scary horror games at all. But a fan who doesn't play them as much might. Alright, it's boss time, and it's an easy boss at that. This world has some easy bosses. The final one here is not particularly easy. It's super entertaining too, but the first couple here are a little redonkulous. Horror atmosphere is good, but for the most part, I don't like horror games because they're just stressful, not scary. I'll take stressful, hence Demon Souls. I like games that are a challenge, but have a fair play to it, and that's why I think Dark Souls is pretty good and Demon Souls is good. Because it's hard, but fair, as long as you understand what you're supposed to be doing. Games that are hard because the mechanics are bad, that's not cool. Not cool at all. I can't think of a good example right this second, but... Oof. Prefer... actually scary, like I was going to do Resident Evil 8 after 7, but I couldn't because I was so annoyed of how scarce resources were. And see, that's where I disagree. I like how scarce the resources are. The 8th one definitely gives you a lot more than the 7th one did. I think the 8th Resident Evil was a lot more action-oriented than the 7th one was. The 7th one felt like it was kind of a return to form because the 5th and 6th Resident Evils were terrible. I can't say from experience because I didn't play them. But the 7th one was apparently like the first one to be in first person, and the return to form with like a horror atmosphere again. Save and quit is here. Demon Souls can be stressful. It's very much stressful indeed. I enjoyed watching you play some Donkey Kong Country yesterday. I'm trying to play it for the first time, actually. I don't have access to the original hardware. But recently, Ren and I determined that the Nintendo Switch has a had a little free downloadable thing where you could play some old NES and SNES games. And all 3 Donkey Kong countries were on there. And so on my own time, I'm trying to play Donkey Kong Country. You make it look easy. I don't know if there's multiple of them, but in the first game there's the minecart level. I struggled with that one. My jumps were not supreme. But I played Donkey Kong 64 when I was a kid, and so I knew that this was the avenue I needed to play next. So this boss is easy. He only does like 2 attacks, and when you're down here, he only does 1 of them. You have to hit the thing that's plunged in his gut to knock him over, and then you hit the bird on his head. And that is how you fight the adjudicator. Pretty easy. The next one's easy if you have the right resources to it. Dude, the minecart level used to make me rage quit. It didn't make me rage quit. It almost did. But I am playing it in my 20s. I can imagine playing that as a kid. You're just like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. And I can imagine playing that back then when you didn't have the ability to Google any secrets or anything. It was probably super stressful and pulling hair out. I love how they bring back the old games on new consoles. I like it too, because it makes it more accessible, so I don't have to buy an NES or an SNES, because I can assume that they're probably not the cheapest. And even at that, they're sometimes not going to work. Like my N64 right now that I've had since, I think my parents had it when I was born, and I've had it since. I haven't been able to get the memory cards to work properly, so you can't play a game and expect to continue playing it when you come back to it. So that's why I haven't bothered to stream anything N64 on here, because I'm worried that I won't be able to save and it's not fun. Sonic Boom is here. How was the I guess I was there, but I'll just ask for your opinion. How do you think your Stardew stream went last night? I was there the whole time. I tried to watch the multi-view, but I have a really old, I call it old, Ren calls it crappy, phone, so I couldn't watch it that way. So I just watched her perspective on it. There is the... Oh, it was great. I'm glad you guys had fun. It looked like fun. And you love that game. That probably helps. It helps to play a game that you enjoy. I use an emulator for on PC for N64 and it saves just fine. That's what I'm thinking I might try to do next. I do know that Ren... how obsessive her mind works sometimes. For those who don't know, my wife has OCD. Because Sword was trying to get her to get an emulator to play, I think, Link to the Past. Now we have access to it off the Switch. But she's nervous about the emulator thing. I know if you get the right one, it's fine. But it's how her mind is wired. So that might be something I need to do. But I have 25 N64 games that I am not touching right now. And thank you, Kiko Bar, for the follow. Much appreciated. Hope that this is all entertaining for you. Hopefully I'm not too boring. Emulators are the way to go for playability. I have my old consoles, but most of them don't work. Is that what you're playing, like all your older retro games off of? At the moment, save and quit? I tuned into your stream yesterday because I noticed. Oh shoot! I didn't know that hurt you. I'm sorry. That you were playing Killzone, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot that was a thing. Hopped on to see what you were doing, and it seemed like a jolly good time. And I freaked that guy out. Just tuned in. Hope you're having a good stream so far. Doing well. I've only died twice, and we have gone through 2 bosses. Granted, the bosses are not the hard things to go through. But yeah, the stream's going well. You got lots of nice people hanging out. A few lurking, which is not a big deal at all. Lurking is always welcome. Always appreciate a lurk. It means people think I am relaxing while they do chores around the house or are at work, like Tonic Boom or NXT. But everyone, I'm tossing those shout outs in. If you see any names in there that you haven't stopped by yet, go give them a lurk. See what their content's all about. See if you want to watch them regularly. Maybe give them a follow. They would probably appreciate it. I enjoy being the bridge between people. I can tell you that I've met a lot of the viewers on here through a Discord or another person's stream. So if you're looking to grow, a good way to do that is to check out other people's stuff too. Titanic flute. Thank you, Tonic Boom. That is the stress relief music for these games especially. Get some Titanic in your life. I probably had a lot of soul items I should have spent. Not a lot. We'll save it for another trip. Save it for another trip. Matt Orloff is in the house. We are not playing Metal Gear though, sir. Thank you very much. But how is Matt today? Kikobar playing some epic sax guy. If I'm saying your name wrong, feel free to connect the dots for me. Yeah, that's the surprise. I was hoping it was a jump scare. I am good. I am here playing some Demon Souls since we finished Dead Space yesterday. And there's Matt's Twitch link there, playing some Phasma. I always say it wrong. Phasmophobia. I always call it Phasmatobia. But yeah, you guys are playing that yesterday. Trying to look out for Tony. Keeping Tony out of trouble. Cracks me up when you say Tony like that. And I know the feeling. I have a younger brother whose name's Anthony, and we call him Tony. Poor Tony. He died a lot. He did. He died at least twice while I was watching, and I watched for a good hour and a half while I was hanging out at home yesterday. During my time off, I've had a lot of time to I tried to just lurk for people or jump in and chat for a little bit whenever I was just sitting around doing nothing. He died first every single time. Poor Tony. Leaving Matt and Jamie alone to fight the ghosts. I guess to find the ghost, right? You guys don't really fight them. You're just trying to communicate with them. I haven't played that game at all. Oh, we're dead. Nope, we're not. But I don't play multiplayer games a lot. Because I'm in that gap between college and real life where a lot of my college friends are moving away, and so I'm in the midst of trying to find new people to hang out with regularly. NXT and Ren being a sole exception. I obviously married one, and then Ren's the other. That was a joke that I'm going to get punched for later. You know, I'm in that stage of life where you graduate college, you gotta make new friends because people move on and go do better things. He says, love you too. Even though NXT called me a nerd on stream, or says that I look like a nerd on stream. I don't care if it's true. That is not a compliment, sir. I take that as an insult. Thank you very much. Is Ren gonna drive to me and punch me too? No, she'll punch me for that. She won't punch you for that. I think she likes that I have my bromances again. Alright, we're grouping up. I think it's a compliment. I'll try to take it as a compliment. I'm just not... At least I don't think I'm a very nerdy person. Ren is way nerdier than I am. She just hides it. She just hides it. Alright. I saw the fog wall. Don't I need stuff over here first, though? I think we're missing some items over this way. Hello, spiders. Ouch! Sir? Can we not set me ablaze? I would appreciate not doing that. Throw this in there, too. I am in the midst of still trying to utilize it a lot more. I'm getting a little better at it. But there is my link to my Discord. It is called The Windmill, because we spread positive energy there. And if you are so interested and would like to hop in there, it is only slightly for me to promote to a general audience that I'm going live, but it's also for people to hop in, chat, share memes. If you are interested and so inclined, you are more than welcome to hop on. Hop on in. But if you're not, you just want to hang out, watch me today, that is just fine too. Is there an item up there? Did I miss you? And if people think the windmill is clever, I appreciate it. However, it was not my idea. I owe that all to Sword Strife, who's one of my normal viewers who I have not heard from yet today. But he typically tunes in to my my evening streams. So he's got kids and a family. He's busy. I need to drop this. Is that the scoop? Heck yeah, Brittany. Show that bridge who's boss. Strong, independent woman over here who don't need no man. Okay, we can head back down to the fog wall. It was down another one. There's nothing. Could drop. I don't know if I want to. I think we're gonna go to those areas in a second here. Dami, that water is pushing through me. My stomach was telling me, dude, why did you do that? Dami made me chug already, guys. Chugged a whole cup full of water. He said it was his way for saying thanks when I shouted him out. And you know what? I owed it to him. I owed it to him. I was gonna say there's more stuff. Can't miss the stuff. Sorry. Oh, shoot. We got poisoned. We're going to back it up. Forgot that this zone is going to poison me. Don't think I have a lot. Oh, we have a decent amount. Decent amount of the lotuses that will contradict the poison. Counteract it, rather. Boom! Did you poison me, sir? We need to chop it. Back away. Oh, he's dropping down. Dropping it like it's hot. Oh, you're dead. Sorry. And then our NPC is right here, I believe. We're going to come back to her. Another shard. This is the stuff I saw from up there. Nope. I heard you. Just think if I drop down there. Just can't figure out quite where that takes me exactly. We're gonna go see what the NPC is all about. If we don't skip her, like I just did. I have something that counteracts plague. I forgot about that. It's the rats. Matt Orloff wants an impression. I have a wheel of impressions generator that I can load up. I don't think I can figure out how to show you guys the generator. But I absolutely can load one if you don't have one in mind. Keep in mind that I'm not a professional. I hope no one is upset. But I will load up my generator here unless Matt has one. Random sounds good. Here, I'll let you pick between a celebrity or a character. And then I will do it for 5 minutes. I have them both loaded up. I should do this real quick, just in case somebody sneaks up on me. A character, okay. That eliminates that generator. Let's see what we got. Ho-ho-ho! It is Mickey Mouse! Alright, we're going to do 5 whole minutes, though. So in my time, it's 11:57 right now. When it's 58, I will encompass Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse it is. It was almost Kermit the Frog, but we got Mickey Mouse today. I'm going to... Oh, boy! This is what you have done to yourself, Matt Orloff. Oh! Mickey Mouse playing Demon Souls. Pluto! Alright, off we go. Brittany is feeling pretty. Oh no! Let's back away slowly. The House of Mouse is in. No moss.
You there, won't you, please?
I will give you my money. No, I won't. I don't have any money. Oh boy. No, sir. No. Thank you for the bits tonic boom. Mickey Mouse thanks you. Now we can fund our next Pixar movie. Hey-ya! Oh no! Poisoned again. The poison apple. Snow White should have listened. Off we go. Thank you for the 100 bits, NXT man. The House of Mouse thanks you. Oh! No! Hello? Not this mouse! Oh, we gotta start a train! Mickey Mouse would love to hop onto a train! More fog. I think we're off to a bus. Let us see. We are. Mickey Mouse versus this thing. Bleachmonger, I'm pretty sure. Yes. The Leechest Monger. Oh, hype train! We need one more! If you guys want, I will not be upset if it doesn't begin. Mickey just might have to go back to steering steam trains again. Ow! Be nice to Mickey. Hype train! Thank you all for coming to the hype train. Oh no. Ow! How dare you! Thank you, Ren. It's calming me down. Calming down, Mickey. More of the bits keep the hype train going. No! Leave Britney alone! Oh! Thank you for the gifted sub, Tonic Boom. Matt Orloff also thanks you. There is 5 minutes. I am glad, Matt, that she thought I was the real Mickey. there is 5 minutes. Hopefully that was, I thought that went better than my Loki impression the other day. That did not go well at all. I feel bad for Sword because he spent 2,000 on that. I have since decreased the amount of points necessary to do an impression. My Loki impression was not so good. I am not a huge Marvel fan, and so I had to Google quotes, and Ren gave me a broom that was blue for the Tesseract. Leechmonger keeps healing on me. But hopefully that was fun for everybody. And I appreciate you guys with the hype train. We're at level 2. It's only my second hype train. I'm so thankful. Just gonna keep healing. I think I need to stay on top of them. Sorry, I'm so focused. There we go. But yeah, thank you for the nice 69 bits. Ren with the 50 bits, Tonic with the 200, NXT with the 500 just about. Thank you all for all the bits. All the hype. Level 2 is nice. We're in level 2. We still have time remaining if anyone else wants to contribute. No pressure, however. If you're just lurking and enjoying, I am happy to have you here. The more bits, or as they, some people say, the biddies. I don't say the biddies, but that's another way to put it too. NXT is keeping it going. I think after the hype train, I'm going to take a small moment to go relieve Domino's work. I need to use the restroom, and then we'll be back. I am having a good time, and I'm enjoying your guys' company. So we're gonna keep rolling. I can't bring myself to say biddies. I can't either. I'll leave that to Ariel, and I heard Kaze say it the other day. And then, who else did I hear say it? I can't remember. But I'll say bits. I like bits. Thank you for the bits. Our endurance kind of sucks. If that fight didn't tell us that. How are we doing on grass? We don't need these anymore. Throw that on. Might have to save up a decent amount now. I think there's a merchant not too far after our 4-2 Archstone. See if we can pick some up from him. I think it's the grave robber goes over there once you leave, because he doesn't stay down in that jail cell. Maybe we can buy some stuff off of him real quick. Yeah, he's right here. Perfect. So we're not going to do this section yet. We'll buy 5. That will hold us for a little bit. So that maybe we can get the full moon out of there. Put the late moon there instead. Might as well grab the stuff that's right in front of us here. Nothing wrong with that. All good. Thank you guys for the hype train. Much appreciated. Mucho apprecianto is probably not how you say much appreciated. But it's how I said it. Doing a lame job at this real quick, though. yet. Matt made it in. Adding all of the people in here. Flight team, and I usually do otherwise until I notice you're not in flight, so that I make sure that everyone is getting their shout outs from me. Getting all the support from everybody. But once I do this, we're going to take a quick restroom break. It'll literally be just a couple minutes, and then I will be back. I think we got one more name I need to get in there. And then I don't put any lurkers in there. Like if you lurk and you tell me that you are, that's great. But if you aren't saying anything, I don't end up putting you in here, because I can't tell very well. I got Russia in there, and I think we're good. Alright, we're going to take a quick second. I need to use the restroom, and then we will be back. I will be just... Alright, we are back. I will feel better now. Put our light back where we had it, even though I feel like the sunlight's doing a decent job today. But thank you all for the hype train. We got a total of one gifted sub, and then about 1,300 bits. So you guys are awesome. I appreciate the support. I'm happy just to have you here, but the additional support does help Ren and I continue to grow the stream in ways that we can control, whether that's helping us cover the costs for the computer that we bought, or get any new games, any new hardware that we're going to need. It all goes right back to that. Get over here, sir. So we're heading back to World 2. We have done the first boss in all of the zones now. We've done the second boss in the first one. We need to go back and do the second boss for all of the other ones now. These little lights, they go boom. So I need to be cautious with that. Oh, see? Ren's back with the Titanic flute. Thank you much. Love me the flute. It's helping me get away from the explodey. Don't laugh at me, sir. That is not cool. appears to be immobile. Okay, so this is an elevator that we get to activate now. Just pizza with the follow. Thank you, my friend. I very much appreciate it. Ugh. Oh, we're gonna miss the crystal lizard. There's another one over there too, which we can actually do a trick to grab that one if it gets away. Oh, there's some dark phantoms down here too. I don't know if I'm ready for you guys. This might be a mistake. You got this, Brittany. There's so many down here. No, they're chasing me. Oh, snap. I probably should have fought them before coming down here. But you know what? We're here. We're here now. We can come back and I can show you guys a trick to get lizards if you miss them. That guy's stuck too. We are in good shape. Ooh, here's what I meant to do. Officially, it's just chillaxing. Thank you, NXT, for the lurk. It is very appreciated. Thank you for hanging out. Am I able to do that? There we go. Get the shout out there for him. Ow! Oh no, we are so close to death. It's time to go, Britt. We have to do some heals real quick. It's not cool. Stop it. So I don't think these guys will respawn. I think once they're dead, they're done. And we were lucky enough to get that guy stuck, so that he's not an issue. Like barbarians down in the mines over here. Nope. And this was a young lady. I apologize for that. Or I guess, you know, could be a lady. We don't want to assume genders here. They can be whatever they choose. So if you miss a crystal lizard, if you just exit the game and load it right back up, should be able to press continue. We'll be okay. It at least works with Dark Souls. Does it not work for these lizards though? I'm gonna try it one more time. I'll try it from up here though. But usually if you back out and immediately come back, the lizards respawn. Since you were unable to get them before. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe that doesn't happen in Demon Souls. It's unlucky, because those lizards give us upgradable materials. So we can further... Oh my goodness! We can further have better weapons. Or better armor, but I never upgrade my armor. I just get new armor. There we go. There we go! I think we have everything here. I think we are good to go. And we'll see if we can beat the next boss before we are done for today. Which we have a ways until we get to him, but that's why I'm thinking that might be a good stopping point for when we fight him. Is this progression? I think it is. I think we need to go down and take a different route real quick. I haven't played, from this point forward, I haven't played too much of the game. I've only played through the rest of it once. So it's going to be a lot of me relearning what's going on and where I'm going. Stop it. So what do we have here? Whoa, sandworms. Beetlejuice shout out that Demon Souls is doing here. My favorite movie of all time, Beetlejuice. It is muy bien, as they say. It is very, very good. Sandworms. You hate them, don't you? You hate them, don't you? Alright, I think we're good this way now. I think we end up down there a little bit later. So what was down this other cavern over here? Or did I run to the end of it and turn around? I can't remember. Woo! That was a close one, ladies and gents. What's up, guys? Poor miners. Even with, I'm not using a weapon that has any pierce damage, but still kicking their teeth in. We've only died twice in today's stream thus far. We haven't died since we were in World 3. I'm trying not to boast about it. I'm just a little proud of myself. I'm doing aight. Considering we died 5 times in the first stream. And those were all arguably, not easier bosses, but easier sections. Okay, so I think we can drop down that section to get to the boss really fast, but we don't need to do that yet. We could do a lot of exploration in the meantime. So that's what this section was. I just think, in first glance, if you haven't played the game before and you go down there, you're thinking, okay, that might not be the best way to get where I need to go. And so you don't do it yet. You come back, you do it later. Do it later. Take that down. And then the path we needed to go was that one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because we came down here, we turned around, going on? Are we trying to blow up some holes? Make things easier to mine? That's where we just were. So we just went in a circle, which is good. I wanted that stuff. And now we're down below where we were before. Well, you're a nice dude.
Ooh, you're not mad like the rest, are you?
Nope.
Wow, what jolly travelling companions are we, eh?
Aha, it's Patches.
Glad to-
He is a trickster.
The treasure is all you. Good luck to you.
So he tricked us into coming over and grabbing this. NXT, I know you're lurking, but to further prove the point that this is a prequel to Dark Souls, is that character actually comes back in Dark Souls. He is a trickster. He tricks us into going somewhere, and then we get ambushed by something. Luckily, this ambush is a pretty easy enemy that seems to be defenseless right now. And then we have to fight our way out. Weapon damaged. Shoot. I have to give it up here soon. Go repair it, but I don't think I have anything that I can repair it on the go right now. The blacksmith in the Nexus can repair our weapons for us. So we might need to make a trip back here shortly. Sooner rather than later, probably, too. Ouch! Stop it. This one's stronger than the other ones were. Hence the fact it's kicking my butt. Okay, these guys take a little more damage than the other enemies thus far. I think we'll bypass them because I don't think they give me a lot of souls either. Don't give me too much. Excuse me. I need to get through. It's not going to happen this way. There we go. Move it, please. Get out of my way. Sir, you're blocking the road. There we go. Cool. Some more stuff down there. I wanted to grab that first. I'm going to take another trip in our favorite rocket ship. Yes, please. Great axe. I doubt that's better than this. This is about to break. Maybe we could save ourselves a trip right now. Where'd it go? Can I not read? Oh, I sent it back. Silly me. If this breaks. Yeah, because the crescent axe, or the battle axe is only at 89. Kind of sucks in comparison to this. I could use the archstone. We can come back in just a second. Yeah, let's do that. Just so we can use the weapon that is going to savor us the most trouble. If your weapon's about to break, you're going to go to the blacksmith in 2-1, or you can come to this guy. And He will repair it. Yeah, why not? We'll just repair everything.
You come back alive.
I think if it breaks, you can still get it repaired. It's just going to cost a little bit more souls for you. We are coming here because I want to see if we can upgrade the falchion at all. And then we'll go right back to where we were. Right, Green, I have to shoot for a bit. Catch you soon, my friend. We will see if we're still here. Otherwise, I'm sure I will see and hear from you again soon. But I appreciate it. Thank you for coming by while you could. We don't have enough. We can downgrade it, but that's not any good. Let's run back to the Nexus real quick again and see if we have one of those stones, though. Because if I did have one and I don't use it, I'm going to feel like a fool later. And then we'll move forward. Do another boss here.
I can forge weapons.
Nope, not you, sorry.
What's that about?
Alright. Is it that one? I think it might have been that one. Right? Oh, no, I don't think so. I think it was Moon Shade Stone. And none of these are that. So, we'll have to come back again. I do like putting all of these in there so they're not taking up a bunch of space, though, because I can come back and grab what I need as I need it. The keys don't take up any weight, so you don't need to do anything with those. I think we'll get rid of all of them. Don't need the talismans. Keep the longbow. The rings I'm not too worried about, and we're down to like 60% of our weight. Our item burden, so we're doing a lot better again. I guess we're gonna just move forward now then. Since we don't have anything to upgrade. Because if my research serves me correct, we are about to fight a boss that will give us access to creating our boss weapons next. So I could stick with this one, or we could get some bigger and better stuff. We are gonna see. It's not where I'm supposed to go. Took a wrong turn. Well, we'll get our health back doing this. I also missed an item over there. But if you just travel back to the same spot you're at, it'll regenerate your health. So we're going to do that real quick. Instead of using the grass, I did waste one. Happens. Missed that. Might be worth running to the merchant for one real quick and buying some more. So we're gonna have how much? Eight thou. It's not gonna do too much for upgrading our character, but we can get some meds, if you will. and then I promise we'll move forward. Not prioritizing our stops very well.
Oh, hello.
Alright, so we can get 10 of those or 21 of those. Feeling better about that. I think once we come back here to head towards 4-2, we'll start buying the next level of the grass. But I think the half moon grass is going to do just fine right now. Let's get Brittany back to 2-2. To a 2-2. How's everybody doing? We all hanging in there? Might have had some people check out, which is just fine. But are my lurkers doing alright? Doing good? Doing swell? Looks like we can just sprint by them and we're alright too. Our official here is going to be back though. No, sir. We're gonna need to kill him in order to get the elevator back, though. Ow! Does drop a good amount of that full moon grass, though. Might be worth farming when I am off camera so that you guys won't have to see me run back and forth. Head back down. Our lizards are back. We lost one over there. Oh, still going. Won't have any phantoms this time. These are just going to be too useful later on to just ignore. Although we're not getting that moon shade and stone that we wanted. So many lizards, and we're only going to be able to get this one probably. Hey, it's better than nothing. If I can even get them. There we go. Hey, we'll take what we can get. That just is unfortunately all we're gonna get. We are moving forward now. I wanted to edit something here real quick before I forget to check for it. Whoops. That could have been bad. That could have blown me up. Alright, so now we can ignore the big dude. I see you, Patches. Give me that, sir. That'll help us with the boss. I do think we want to drop down there real quick, though. There are some goodies. Which I think we can get right by the big flame Flame Rock Man here. Not a lizard. He might get away. Or not. He is mine. Oh, it's this guy.
I've got plenty.
He's back. Just doesn't have anything useful. Except for this. Is that reusable? Oh, I could have absolutely not gone back and just used that. That's okay. We now know.
Oh, come back.
I might not have it on me now either. Oh, it's the flying ones. Hello. No, thank you. Get out of the way. Don't have time for all of you. Oops. This turn. And then we get to keep going down. I don't know quite the exact position of our destination, but we are heading downward. Ooh, can we get it? Sweet. Heater shield. It probably reduces some fire damage, so when we are fighting our next boss, who is almost entirely engulfed in flame, I'll be able to use our shield if I want it. I might dodge through everything instead. That's typically how I play these games. I dodge through stuff versus using my shield. But if you use shields, that would be very useful. We have another set of tunnels to go through, and then we'll be there. I do remember this one being a little harder to navigate, though. We can go around him. We don't need to go through him. Believe we can, at least. Nope. He's in our way. There's nothing else, right? Actually, if we can get him to keep coming this way. It's because he didn't drop a lot of stuff before. Yeah, we can go right by him. Perfect. Save our time and energy. He's in our way too. I don't think we need to go that way. I think there's an item back behind that one. We can always come back for it. We don't need it right now. Dragon Longsword +1. What goodies we have found today. Alright. So now we have a flame section. I think it increases resistance to flame. Is that what? Does that keep me from burning alive when I'm on here? Nope, it doesn't. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dead. Oh, shoot. I don't remember where that ring's at to make it so I'm not dying that quick. And that is going to be a problem. That is going to be a big problem for me. I'll put the death here in a second. On here. There we go. Only death number 8, so we're doing alright still. Damn. You turd. And at least now we can kind of stroll right through every section up to where we were. I think to help me out when I'm down there, I'm going to send this elevator back up. Save a little time if I end up dying again. Just pretty easy. If when you are at the bottom of an elevator, all you do is do whatever triggers it to go up, and just roll off, and you're good. It'll be up there if I die again. Just thinking ahead. Since this is a harder boss when we get to it, we're going to be using one of our blue stones to make sure that we have the most health possible. So right now we're at about 50%, which means I should technically put that on. Got ourselves about 65%. Only 8 times, impressive. Depending on who you ask. But yeah, I think I'm doing alright. Trying to save Brittany some deaths. Keep her alive the best I can. But yeah, I think I'm doing alright. Doing alright. Hoping I don't regret not grabbing that lizard. We are losing precious time. Alright, come on over. Open that up. Yep, because that's that way. And we're about where we were. Luckily, they didn't spawn my souls right in the lava on me. I think we can get through it. We just need to be quicker than what we were. And we might not be able to get any items right now. Alright, we're gonna try it. Okay, we're good. Then we're gonna heal. Oh, we're gonna go here. I think that's our exit. I want to grab this over here first, though. Then I think we're done in here. Except for that one item we couldn't grab because picking it up and healing and getting off the lava is a little too tough. don't think it's something we're going to be able to do. And then this is the item we couldn't grab before. So do I need to go past the big turtle dude? Because I don't think progression-wise that happens through here. I don't think so. So I don't see a hole over there. Oh, right here. Perfect. I was going to say that I'm pretty sure there's another another route we're supposed to take. Although now I just don't know where we're at exactly. I do know this goes backwards, but I wanted to check it out. In case there was an item. Hate this area? Yeah, I hate, I'm not a big fan of it too, because I can't find an easy way to navigate through it each time I come back. This is a good sign, though. I think we're getting pretty close to our boss. We can always come back and grab everything here in the future. Whoa! More sandworms. The boss at the end is super nice. He's a little challenging, but the last and only time that I fought him, I beat him on my first try, so we're going to see if I get so lucky. I feel like we're pretty close to his arena. I think it's down that way. Alright. Come back later then. Yep, there's his arena. But those guys are just going to keep doing that. I don't want to mess with them. Some more full moon grass, which we'll put on our belt here. But how is Pancho doing today? It's good to see ya. Pancho! Alright. Let's put these on. And we'll use one of the 13 of these. That restores me to my normal form. Doing good, dude. How are you? I am doing swell. Playing some awesome Demon Souls today. We're actually gonna wrap up shortly after I fight Flame Lurker here. That depends on how many tries it's gonna take me. But yeah, it's going well. We got this going on today, and then Ren and I will be streaming again tonight at 7, which is only in 6 hours. But I also love this game. Haven't played beyond this point more than once, though. I only played to the end once, and the last boss I fought on every other playthrough was either Adjudicator or the Leechmonger. I've only fought the big demon boy here one time. Apparently he's one of the harder bosses, but I was able to conquer him on my first attempt. The only time I fought against him. Whoops. We also don't have our fire ring on. That's probably going to be a mistake. I don't think I have quite enough time to do it. Did I put the right one on? Nope. Give me a second, sir. There we go. That will undoubtedly help me out. I got lucky. Whoa! I just think I do alright against him because of my Dark Souls 3 experience, because that was the first Dark Souls game I played. Bloodborne was the first one I played, technically, but I quit real quick. And I was playing it off a friend's PlayStation, so it wasn't my own. So I was a little late to the PlayStation 4 train. But I'm used to quicker battles. I'm not used to slower paced ones. I've heard he's like top 3 hardest ones on this one. Not the hardest, but he's up there. Dark Souls 3 your first too there, Poncho? It was my first. I wouldn't say it's the first one I beat. I think the first Dark Souls was the first one I beat all the way through. But Dark Souls 3 is my favorite for sure. He's dodging those fine earlier. Slacking now. Let's get a heal. Oh no! We're doing alright though. We're halfway. The only problem I will face is if I die, I don't think we'll have too many consumables again for another attempt. Find out a way to get some souls pretty quick. Alright, let's get out of this pinch here. Come on over, sir. This is my boomstick. I think 3 hits is the max I should do. I keep trying to go for a 4th and he gets me when he jumps back. Just for a bigger boss, because he's bigger in size, he does take like a stun from a smaller weapon more than I thought that he would. I will catch up with your with the chat as soon as this wraps up. I promise. Now I know how it feels when other Souls players play this on stream. It's hard to keep up with chat and fight a boss. Faux show. So close. Come on. Heck yeah. Whew, I can't believe the only boss I haven't beaten on my first try was the dang Tower Knight. Because he one-shot me with his shield. Whew. Yep, first one I beat as well. I played the first Dark Souls, but it was too hard for me to beat. And I ended up giving up and then tried Dark Souls 3, and once I beat that, I went back and played the first and second one, and now I'm stuck on Demon Souls. All good, concentrate. I know it is, especially, it's hard for these, especially. And first try, heck yeah. Which boss are you stuck on this one? Or which section, even? There's some sections that are a pain in the butt, but there's one boss in particular that is, in my opinion, a little unfair. Got it all. I think that's the one we have to bring to the, it's either him or it's the next boss after that. Either way, we are probably going to wrap up here. But one of those two is the soul that the blacksmith needs to upgrade boss weapons. Or create boss weapons, even.
If it be
I think it is the one on the dragon. Says, okay, we'll go upgrade our character, and then we'll find someone to raid. I think it's the boss where you where it's like 2 gargoyles that fly around, and I always get knocked off the edge. That is the boss that I hate. I understand your pain. In my opinion, hardest boss in the game. Especially if you are a melee character, which happens to be the one that I picked, and you don't really have a ranged way of fighting those guys, they are a big pain in the butt. And unfortunately, that's I think that's the next boss we're gonna fight next time too. So I'm gonna be in for a rough time. But yeah, the man-eaters, I think they're called. They are not fun. I fell off the edge a ton when I played this too, all the way through. They're tough cookies, and not good tasting cookies either. I still want that to get up to 25. I'll probably do that with Vitality next too. Because I'm probably not playing the game correctly, but I only put stuff into Vitality, Endurance, and Strength. And then I do Dexterity when I need it for a weapon, but that's about it. I hate it, and I'm a melee character as well, which sucks. I keep summoning people to help, but no one could help me beat it. People are sometimes not the greatest help with boss battles, plus when you have another companion in there with you, it technically increases the boss's health pool, so you have to do twice as much damage to him to kill him. Sometimes that helps with controlling the amount of enemies you're fighting at once. But yeah, it's a struggle. When those bosses come up next Thursday, when I play this again, it'll be the end of me for sure. But we are gonna wrap up here. This is a good spot to stop. I've been playing for about 3 hours now, so we've been going nice and long and strong. I do appreciate everyone coming by. Thanks again for those who are involved in the hype train. And thank you for coming by right at the end, Poncho. I appreciate you hopping in. Stopping by. I will be streaming in exactly 6 hours again, but I will have my wife with me. And we are going to play some Lego Star Wars. It really is a struggle, but I'm looking forward to watching you play. Glad I found another Soul player. I'm glad that I started playing for you. My intention is to start playing here, go through the Souls games, play Bloodborne, play Sekiro, and then play some other Souls-likes. I don't really like that term, but other games that are similar to the games, that's how I would describe it. Might not be all in a row, but that's my plan, because I really enjoy playing the Souls games. We're going to wrap up here. Let's find someone to raid in the meantime. We got one from Flight, and he's one of my favorites to watch. Like, I'll actually stick around and watch for a while. Because I like knowing the people pretty well. Take a look at this person real quick first, just to see. But I think that's who we're going to go with. This is the person I had in mind. I think he might think I have a crush on him, because I rated him yesterday too. Yeah, that's who we're going to go with. So we are going to raid Kaze0. He's a pretty cool guy. He was lurking in here for a little bit before he hopped on, because he's only been streaming for an hour. And notifications are turned on. Appreciate it, Poncho. Fave games as well. It's definitely the top series. I have certain games that I like more as a single game. Like, I love BioShock, but I don't care too much for Infinite, and so I don't put it in the same realm. And you know Kaze. So we're going to go raid Kaze here. I'm going to hit the ending screen. I'll be streaming tonight Lego Star Wars with Ren 80s at 7 EST. If anyone is interested in coming on by again. And then on tomorrow, she is streaming some Wind Waker at either 10 or 11 in the morning EST. And then I'm back for more Uncharted 4 tomorrow night at 7. So feel free to come by if you guys are inclined. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting. And thank you for the bits, the hype train, and all the follows. I appreciate everybody stopping by this morning. So we're going to hit that ending screen, and then we're going to raid Kaze. We'll see you guys later.